When I saw the apothecary video posted by Tatum Durrell, I was drawn to the potential of building an interest from the ground up. The thought of unconventional shops to build your personality was appealing because of the uniqueness in the products and the opportunity to discover what's under the radar. Yet, something resonated with me a little deeper than just getting niche toothpaste. For some odd reason, I felt a romantic calling to the place. What I found weird was how sure I felt that I would have met someone there. On my way there, I met two people, presumably a couple, riding the train. The man was sitting in the aisle seat and the woman was sitting in the window seat. I would expect this kind of seating arrangement for safety and comfort reasons. However, what surprised me was how the man fell asleep while the woman was occasionally resting her eyes. The man was nearly vulnerable while the woman stayed vigilant. I'd assume this is at least to pay attention to any stops. But the idea that the man felt fully comfortable to stay off guard was fascinating. Is this what they talked about? Ditching social norms to build a relationship that works for you and your partner? I almost rejected the sight, but I still felt gravitated to discover more about this. I don't often see closeness and intimacy depicted this way, the masculine entity taking the back seat. Or was it the back seat? Is there even a moving car in the first place? What if we were all arranged in a circle, participating in a detrimental group therapy conversation, hurling constricting standards draped in a flimsy advice wrap, getting overstimulated from the bombardment of ideas, thoughts, and opinions? Perhaps what they did was move their seats back and away from the noise. Cacophony rises, dissonance strengthens, enmeshment consumes. We've become toxically intimate with what truly matters in our own relationships. Mending one's ideas with another, morphing experiences into one, binding and weaving our traumas into a fabric of fear, insecurity, obsession, lust, jealousy, and indifference. Perhaps what these two people have done was unravel the threads that once bounded them to their fateful destinies. It would be silly of me to expect this kind of action to be graceful and effortless. Some fabrics cannot be undone, as with forgetting any past experiences. Yet, it's not the point of undoing the fabric to learn how to grow closer to each other. It's studying the nature of the fabric's origins, seeing how each thread becomes a swatch, which becomes a panel, which becomes a garment with great detail and quality. The making has been overlooked for what has been made. The talking has been overlooked for what has been said. To detangle, straighten, prepare, thread, and sew a new relationship takes a commitment not just to the final product, but the craft of the product. The seamless edges, consistent stitch lines, and perfect fitment takes an intentional approach. The diligence behind it holds the most weight. These sacrifices do not go in vain. So seeing those two people, I learned that it's possible to discover not what love should look like, but what love could look like.